Welcome to ScoreForge version 6. This is an app that allows you to quickly create scores for Blades in the Dark built on a large set of random tables for a growing set of districts within Doskvol and the Blades in the Dark setting. You can see the specific sets of random tables for any given district by accessing them on the left nav bar, but the real way to just quickly get engaged is hide these instructions, pick the district you want to work in. Let's say we want to work in the Docks. The Docks is one of the districts where there are some specific settings built into it. Let's say we want to do Widow's Wake, the Stringford Leviathan Hunter. That sounds like an exciting place to build a score. And then just hit the Generate Score button. Immediately here, you've got to re-roll all for what comes up. You can give your score a name, give it some notes, but more importantly, now all the different sections that have been created for this district are available to you. And you can decide which ones you do and do not want to include by just checking those boxes. Oftentimes we have maps, but here's the important thing. The goals are providing a strategic objective for your crew. Every section has the same format. There are plus and minus signs allowing you to add or subtract random items. You can re-roll all the items in the list or any specific item using these circular refresh buttons. Countdown clocks provide dramatic tension to your score so that the players need to get the thing done before the countdown clock finishes or something bad will happen. Then there's a variety of characters that might be involved, leaders of various factions, other NPC contacts. And again, you can add as many or as few as you want to have in your score. Which factions would you like to have involved, if any? Maybe we're not interested in having weather or twists. A twist is something that just inspires you as the game master to apply something different to the scores that were happening. So let's say you're going to make the score a bit more metal, dark, scarier, spikier. You could apply it to several of the random options that come across, or you can turn the supernatural up to 11. These are a couple of the options that might come up in twists. Several of the districts include settings. A setting is a particular area within the district that has its own locations, obstacles, and loot options. So right here you can see we default to giving you 6 of each of those things, but again, you can change as many or as few of those as you want. You can even decide you might want to add an additional setting. And just scroll through, make sure you like the ones that you have. But if you don't like something, let's say we come back here, for instance, and when it came to factions, you'll notice there's this edit button. By clicking this, you will come to a display of all of the options in the random table, the ones that were randomly selected, and you can say, oh, I don't want the Tide Wardens. I think I want the Reconciled to be involved in this score. And you can now manually select and then just click the generator button to return back to where you were, and your options are there. So the edit buttons allow you to make manual changes. Otherwise, everything's generated randomly for you. You could create the entire score manually if you like. And then when you're done, you can pick your format that you'd like to export it in. Let's just export to HTML so you can get a feel for it. And you get something that looks like this. All of the options that you've selected now handily in one place that you can access. I should emphasize that the score builder does not give you a way of saving your results within it. It's as soon as you hit refresh, it's going to forget anything you selected. So if you like the score you've designed, you need to export it into a format that you like. Other key things to note is right over here, you can provide feedback. You can reset the entire app, start from scratch by hitting this button here. And then there's there's a little hidden feature down here. You can see this button will allow you to download all of the content that you see here. That way, if you wanted to create something of your own or you wanted to edit some of this for your own designs, you can access all of the original content that I've created here. Anything that I've created is under the Creative Commons license with attribution. Anything that is canon from the book, of course, you must get permission from John Harper before you share. And this button is access to the admin interface. So anyone that finds this a really useful tool could clone it through Lovable and access the admin interface and start adding their own content. If anyone has content that they would like to add to this one, please just contact me using the feedback button and let me know. This app was designed to be blind accessible. If you or a loved one is blind or visually impaired, I would love to get their direct feedback on how the blind accessibility features are working for them. Thank you, and I hope you really enjoy the app.